Hello you fabulous lot, it's Mega Gran here again, playing Project Ozone 3. Now I'm going to give you a little update on some of my series, because there's been some changes made recently, and I just want you to be in the know. Now Project Ozone is going to be coming to an end shortly. There are still things I've done that I want to show you, but I have started a new game, Enigmatica 2, with some of the Wafflers. I could hardly miss out on that, could I really? And I think two modded series alongside each other would be a little bit repetitive. So I'm going to put this one on the back burner while I play Enigmatica 2, which I must say I'm enjoying immensely. It's in an overworld rather than a void world like this, and it is absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I think the content will be much more interesting and enjoyable with the Wafflers popping in and out as well. So, my single play is still ongoing, and I have started uploading a new one just recently, a different type of game, an adventure puzzle game called Luna the Shadow Dust. I'm really enjoying that as well. It's quite interesting. So, in the last episode, I finished my pods, and I said I was going to move things into the pods in this episode. Well, I've actually done some of that. So in this episode, I'm actually going to show you what I've moved into the pods and what else I've done. Now, you'll see from the journey map there's an extra bit on this. So let's show you that, because what I did was, remember those noisy sieves? Well, I moved them. And I thought I'd just balance up that mob farm on that side by putting my sieves on this side. So that's what I did. If we go over there first, I'm going to show you what I did. I moved all the drawers out here as well. So everything out of my sieves are going into these drawers. Some other things are going into the drawers as well that don't come out of the sieves, but I wanted to keep them all together. And I had plans on when I did the ME system of joining them all up, so they would all be joined up anyway. So here are my sieves. I've made a concrete platform. Here are the paddles, and if we go underneath, I'll show you that the noisy pulverizers are under here, so I really can't hear them over there. Now, I've not upgraded these to the max, so they're not producing enough dust to fill all the sieves, because it does take quite a bit to upgrade them, but I really need to do that. And I've got a cobblestone generator there with cobblestone in the first one, making gravel for the second one, making sand for the next one, which is making dust to go into the sieves. So at the moment I'm just making the stuff that comes from dust, which is a bit different, which come from things that come from gravel, as you know, and a bit different from things that come from dirt. So every so often I change that around, but for now it's on dust, so I'm going to leave that like that. There's the vacuum hopper there that's collecting all the stuff, and it's going via the Ender IO conduit over into the drawers. So over this side then is the 9 pods that I made, that I finished in the last series. The central one, the blue one, that's going to be my central one. And should I get to do the ME system on this game, it would be in here, but I'm not 100% sure about that at the moment. The purple pod, which I had the least to do inside it because I built it around the smeltery. The smeltery was already done. So at the back of here, I've actually built a magma crucible, and it's I have a cobblestone generator feeding into the magma crucible via a hopper, and we've got a fluid conduit via Ender IO, and that is pumping the lava in, or it will do when it needs it, because it's not working at the moment in the smelter because I haven't got anything in it. But when it is, it's using up the lava, and the magma crucible is making more and feeding it into that. So I'm right tough with that. Look at all that in there. Oh my goodness me. Now then, over here in the red pod, can you hear that? In the red pod I have all my portals. And I've made it quite secure because some things do come out of here occasionally. Oh, so I've got iron doors on them with buttons, same as on the nether portal. Some things do come out of there occasionally. I've got the deep dark portal on here, and as you remember, when I went to the deep dark to find my boron and my lithium, I had already moved the portal into here, but you hadn't seen that. And you could tell because when I went to the deep dark, it created a new room that I had to dig down again. So yeah, I didn't realise that would happen because I didn't think they were very far away. But there you go. And then of course the Landia portal, I had to rebuild that because I had to take it down to bring it in here. The beam disappeared, so I had to get another zombie out of my mob farm, bring it in here and kill it to enable the beam to reform. So, and that will have moved as well in the other dimension. This, well, it actually is going to be a Twilight Forest portal, but as you know, I actually made that over here, and because I made the Glimmerstone, and then I had to move it. And you see, it's really hard to know what to put into the episodes, but I want you to see how I made the Glimmerstone because it is really interesting and quite spectacular, really. I've left this so that I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the Glimmerstone, and then I'm going to reignite the portal in here. So that's just dirt down there. It's not a real portal. That it looks like it though, doesn't it? So all my portals are in there. Tell you the other thing I need to put in there as well, because I've not actually been on this in this series. I haven't been to the end, so I could do with an end cake on there, couldn't I? And to go to the end, but then if I go to the end, I'd have to fight the dragon. And what if I get there and I can't fly? Because I can't fly in Landia and I can't fly in the Twilight Forest, although I can fly in the Deep Dark. So what's that all about? I don't understand that. But there you go. So hopefully, maybe I could actually make some wings and use grid power, and that would go then across all dimensions. I don't know. Now the yellow room has still got my mesh of machines that I just bunged in here so I could actually finish the build. But these are going to be divided up into maybe one or two other pods because I've got two spare at the moment. So I'll have something in here, maybe the plastic, stuff, and then the the concrete, automating the concrete, which is this bit here, which is I had to use to make all this concrete here. I think those probably will stay in here. And then the other things, those machines there, I will probably put into another pod. Because I'm not just going to go and have, the wind generators as a source of energy. I'm actually going to build some form of energy underneath the platform, centrally, probably underneath here, and that will feed out to each of the pods from underneath. I think that's what I'd like to do. So we have the brown pod that I haven't got anything in at the moment. I've got the orange pod, which is going to have the Empowerer in here, and I think that's the only thing that could fit in here actually, because it is spread out quite a bit. Here I started messing about with grid power, or should I say, I attempted to make grid power, but I haven't gone beyond making the resonator and the manual mill. Have I got anything in there? Oh, I've got some of those. Yeah, I've got some of the polished stone, and I think you have to turn this to create some power. Can you see at the bottom there it says grid power, and it's actually creating grid power, which is going to make those polished stones into, I think it's called burnt stone, I think, if you keep it going long enough. You don't have to keep clicking, you just have to hold down the right mouse button, and it just keeps it going like that as long as you're doing it. So I'm not quite sure if that's working in the actual resonator, because you can't see what's happening in there until you let go and you have a look. It's not doing anything at the moment. It only needs 7 out of 8, and I'm creating 15. I'm not sure what's going on there. So as I say, I haven't got past that there. So we'll see what happens in Enigmatica to see if I can do that any better, actually. But yeah, the Empowerer I think will go in there. And then I've got this one here, automated processes. Oh, that's where I was going to put the plastic making machine. I think that's going to go in here. Maybe some other things as well. The bonsai trees I've put in here, look. And I think they look quite neat and tidy in here, don't you? I've got my drawers at the back there, some more drawers. So I've got me slime sapling there in my slimy dirt. I've got that one there that's creating string, and I've got another one here creating paper. And then the other ones are just a mix of trees. So I've got the jungle sapling there. That's empty at the minute. I've got oak there. What have I got there? Spruce, birch, acacia, and the dark oak. And then this line here is making dirt. Because, of course, you know, we're in a void world and dirt is at a premium. So I'm just going to keep on making dirt, and that's going in there. So it's all connected up to here. So, yeah. So that's what I've got up here. Now, let's have a look downstairs, because downstairs on the next platform down, I've got my furnaces here, which I've upgraded to as far as I could. One of them I've actually got, which one is it? I've got speed, the efficiency, and the processing. It doubles the output. This is awesome, this one. So if I put something in there, it'll come out with, watch that. Did you see how fast that was? I could not believe that when I saw that. Shall I put the whole lot in? Look at that! And I got a stack from half a stack. So that is pretty awesome. But you do need quite a lot for that. And I've only done one. I think you need the nether star. Is it the nether star you needed for that? Zenith furnace. What do you call that? Processing upgrade. Processing upgrade. Let's see if it shows me. Processing upgrade. I can't even spell it. Look, upgrade. It's that one, I think. Look at that. 4 nether stars. 4 nether stars. And 4 gas tiers. Yeah, and an a blank upgrade in the middle. That was it. Because the glowstone and the iron is fine. Now the gas tiers I got, if I can remember, did I get that out of? I think I got that out of my sieves, I think. I'm almost sure I got that out of my sieves. I think I did. Let me just check that. How did I get gas tiers? Let me see. Gas. Oh, I need to put... oh, I'm terrible at spelling. There you go. It's there. Gas tier. There it is, look. Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't know you could get... Because I got a lot of catalysing glands in my mob farm. I didn't know you could put 3 of those together and get a gas tier. Oh, well, you learn something new every day. Oh, there it is, look. Yeah, so I got my gas tiers from my sieves, I think. That's where I've got those from. And the nether stars I got from... Where did I get that from? Whoopsie-daisy. I got those from... What have I got in here? A loot bag opener. From the... Oh, I've got a few things in there, look. What have I got in there? Most of the things from my mob farm now are going into the drawers. Like you see, I extended the number of drawers. I added more and more until I got everything. Oh, that is so noisy. Until I got everything coming out of the mob farm going into the drawers, except for the these enchanted books. Looks like the rotten flesh box is full. Let's have a look. Where's the drawer? Is that full? Yeah, look, 256, 256. I don't know if I've got any upgrades. Have I got any upgrades for that? Let me just have a look. So it will be in here if I've got any. Oh, I have got some. Let's go and put some upgrades on because it's filling up my drawers. Let's have a look. Put another one on there, another one on there. Yeah. So that should all be going in there now. Let's have a look. Oh, be quiet, for goodness sake. Can I come a bit further out there? Oh, not that one. Oh, what am I doing? There. No, not that one. There. Yeah, look, they're going down. They're going down. Ooh, raw eel, that's terrible. But the nether stars I got out of those loot bags, that the patient bags I think they're called. But I haven't had any for quite a while. I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know if I'm not getting them anymore. I wonder if I got them out of a loot chest. I can't remember where I got them anyway. But if you put the patient bags inside a loot bag opener and keep cycling it round, it eventually opens and you'll get another star from them. So I got 4, and I decided I wanted to see how fast a furnace could go. So I used it to power that one furnace there, and that's how fast it went, and I thought that pretty awesome. These are upgraded as well, but they're not as much as that. What have I got in here? Compressed iron. Compressed iron ingot. Okay, so I've got those in there. The other things I've been dabbling about with, and I'm going to show you in future episodes, is the arcane forge and the arcane workbench, and how I looked at that in the Book of Knowledge. So that'll be interesting. I still haven't upgraded my armour any further than when I got the thorium, so I really need to do that. I think I've got thorium pants on still that I went to the deep dark with. So I've only really scratched the surface with this game, just scratched the surface, which really I couldn't expect any more because I've never really played modded before. So I'm right chuffed with how far I've got on here, and as I say, I will occasionally add more videos as I show you what I've been getting up to. Now then, if I go down here, you can see that I've done some mystical agriculture as well. I've been playing around with that, so I've got that to show you as well. I've got to automate grains of infinity. I want to show you how to do that. Let me see, what have I got over here? Over here I've got, oh, that's just a little nether wart farm that I wanted to do. Where's embers then? What have I done with that? Oh, it's over here, look. Over here we have all the embers stuff. There you go. So the other thing that I haven't shown you is the central power source that I wanted, or the next sort of level of power. And I know there's much more power you can get with nuclear power and all that jazz, but I can't see me going into that anytime soon. But my next step up from the wind generators was going to be these magmatic generators. They produce power from lava, and I had tried a little array here. I'm not sure how good it would work, but I really need to drop it down because my my bit of bedrock is in the centre of that really, and if I ever run out of like I'm going to do, run out of grains of infinity, I won't be able to get to it, will I? So it was a bit silly doing it up there, but I was just experimenting really. I didn't really know how to set these up or what to do with them, so I think I'm going to rearrange them and hope that it's going to work. Maybe I need these energy conduits going from one magmatic generator to the other, so that it goes in a circle or something like that. Might have to ask Smurf about that. I'm not quite sure. But as I say, at the moment we're into Enigmatica 2, so this is going to be on the back burner, and I will add to it as and when I have space in my day. So I'm going to call that an episode. I hope it was okay to update you in this manner. Let me know what you think about the base in the comments below. I hope you're enjoying Enigmatica 2. I'm enjoying it a lot because it's in an overworld rather than a void world, and I'm really enjoying the difference. So take care everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.